Today we are making Bankye Akraklo, known as cassava balls. It is very crispy as well. If you are new, thanks for joining, and to my old golden members, I love you.
For this recipe, I'm going to use cassava, onion and salt. First of all, I'm going to grate my cassava so that I can get a rough texture. The quantity in this video is a lot. I'm going to just scoop what I need for the recipe. After, I squeeze it with a cheesecloth to extract all the juices in the Bankye Akraklo until it is very dry. Then I proceed with the mixing process. After squeezing out the water, I scoop the starch underneath and dry it and preserve it for my recipe. This is the quantity I'm going to use for my Bankye Akraklo. For taste, I'm going to use salt. For flavor, I'm going to use 2 onions. I grated 1 and chopped 1. Onion is the secret ingredient to make Bankye Akraklo very aromatic and very delicious, but using a lot makes it very bitter. So I proceed to add salt. Using a lot of salt also can make the Bankye Akraklo very salty. I added the grated onion and gave it a stir. After incorporating everything together, I tasted and I realized that the onion is enough. So I reduced the quantity of chopped onion that I'll be adding into the mixture. I finalized it by adding the chopped onion and gave it a mix as well. I mixed it thoroughly so that everything can combine beautifully. I now proceed to scooping my mixture and molding it. For the molding process, get a chewy interior and a crispy exterior. I don't press my hand very hard because when I press my hand very hard, the Bankye Akraklo is going to be hard after frying. For this recipe, I wanted a crispy Bankye Akraklo, crispy outside, crispy inside. So I molded it very slightly. I didn't press my hand too hard to distort the texture of the Bankye Akraklo. Not pressing the Bankye Akraklo very hard enables it to get extremely crispy when I place it in the oil to fry. The oil can penetrate inside very well. After a while, I am done molding my Bankye Akraklo, and this is the quantity that I had. It is enough for me and my family. Bankye Akraklo goes very well with coconut, but we don't have coconut in today's video. After, I place my oil on fire and begin to drop it inside. When dropping it inside, I mistakenly breaked one apart, and this is where I was supposed to remove it, but I left it inside and the onions scattered in the oil. All the same, it came out well, so I wasn't really bothered, but not scooping it out enabled the onion to burn. Bankye Akraklo consumes a lot of oil. So when you come to make this recipe and you don't have oil, do not attempt to fry Bankye Akraklo. It doesn't use shallow frying, it uses deep frying. It takes a long while on fire as well, and for me, I wanted it golden brown, so it took extra time on fire. The longer it stays on fire, the onion keeps burning, so we try to remove it before the onion burns. But because I wanted it very grill and crispy, I decided to allow some of my onions burn. Whilst frying, I took my skewer and stirred it gradually to avoid it from burning. It is really a necessary step. So after a long while, my Bankye Akraklo is ready, and the particles inside is the one that fell apart. Bankye Akraklo is very aromatic. When frying it, the whole house smells so good. And this is the result of my Bankye Akraklo. Very crispy and tasty. Students, do not forget to like this video, share to friends and family, comment down below your thoughts on this, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. I love you. Remember to trust in the Lord with all your heart. Depend not on your own understanding, for he is going to show you which path to take. Until next time, stay blessed.